Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my beautiful rideshare revolutionaries. It's me, Gio. Y'all know the fuck it is. Alright, I had one video I just made and then this popped up in my group chat, so we're gonna address this because this is more important. But the thing I want to mention in the first video is the struggles of being a rideshare driver, Uber, Lyft, whatever, and the unfortunate situation you run into when you gotta drop Pete, when you got the Hershey squirts, right? Because that happened to me all the time with my colitis. So, for example, I'll just do the quick story really quick. When I was at the bum lot a while ago, and I had to use the bathroom. So I keep these dude wipes in my car, in my gym bag. And I go in the bag and I grab one and I start walking the porta potties and I'm like, you know what? Let me grab another one. Let me grab another dude wipe just in case, right? I just had that feeling, right? That feeling in my head. So I grab another one and I go to the porta potties. And there's, I think, 4 of them, 4 or 5 at that lot. The first 4 were disgusting. Covered in urine, covered in fecal matter, disgusting, right? It was just even glancing in there, I was like, there's no fucking way I'm using those porta potties. So I go in the last one, and it's clean. It looks clean. I'm like, all right, this is what I'm talking about. So I grab the first dude wipe, I open it up, and I start cleaning it. I clean like the toilet seat part, and I use the bathroom, right? And by the time I'm done doing my business, I look to my left, and I notice there's no toilet paper in the porta potty, okay? Now I realize why this porta potty is clean, because no one stocked it with toilet paper. So, in that situation, instead of pulling my pants up and trying not to get my underwear dirty with my dirty butt, I pulled out my second dude wipe and I cleaned myself up and we were good to go. So you never know when nature's gonna call, and you never know the quality of the bathroom you're going into. So I tell all the drivers, get some of these dude wipes, keep a couple of them on you, keep a couple of them in your car, in your bag. You never know when you're gonna need them. It's better to need it and not have one than need it and not have one, all right? So, kind of like a condom, right? Kind of looks like one too. All right, so this just came into the pipeline. Lyft just emailed this out to California drivers because AB5 passed yesterday. So there you go. It says California lawmakers just approved AB5. As a result, you may soon be required to drive specific shifts and stick to specific areas. No change has gone into effect yet, and we promise to let you know when they do. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I mean, I'm going to editorialize this one a little bit. Obviously, Uber and Lyft did not want this to pass. This is going to cost them a lot of money. This is going to cost them a fuck ton of money. So that's the first part of the email. Is this the third part? Okay. We agree that the bill's goal is to protect workers, but we don't agree that this protection should come at the cost of flexibility our community relies on to supplement their income, support their families, and set their own schedules. After talking to thousands of drivers, we're asking California lawmakers to amend the bill the following. You should be able to drive whenever, wherever, and however you choose. Set a clear minimum to help you cover driving expenses, which, I mean, about damn time they fucking figured that out. And drivers' right to advocate for bargaining power. That's a good thing. Benefits, including paid sick time and family leave. That's a plus, right? Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's go back to this. I find this the most concerning. Obviously, someone emailed me, someone I've known since fucking grade school emailed me about AB5. What I think is going to happen is Uber and Lyft are going to make a deal with the lawmakers because of how bad this is going to be for them, right? Before the governor signs it or whatever, I do think Uber and Lyft are going to make a deal with the legislators because AB5 is going to hurt them that bad, okay? But if California drivers do see themselves as employees, yes, you're going to get a set minimum wage. Yes, you're going to get expenses covered to a certain point. Yes, you might have insurance. You might have sick days, all that stuff. I mean, that's fine. If you guys want that stuff, awesome. But it's going to come at a price. Nothing's free in this world, guys. And this is something I mentioned earlier. Those of you who like driving certain ways, So those of you who like capitalizing on surge rides, that potentially has the potential to just go bye-bye, right? Because like this email says, you may soon be required to drive specific ships and stick to specific areas. So, let's imagine you're one of the unlucky drivers that is tasked with driving Lyft in, what's a bad area? I don't know. You guys tell me what's a really bad area in LA. I don't want to say Compton. Maybe it's cleaned up. Okay, let's just say Compton. I don't want to be, I know Compton was bad in the 90s. I don't know if it's bad now. Let's say Compton is not the best place to drive. So imagine you have to get your minimum wage, to get your insurance, to get all stuff, you're going to be required to drive 8 hours with a lunch break in Compton. And you have to take 90% of the rides or you won't get any of your benefits. Let's imagine that area is known for having pool riders and pool riders that don't tip, or pool riders are mean, or whatever part of LA you want. I'm just thinking Compton because I know Compton had a bad reputation for a while. Are you going to want to deal with those kinds of passengers if you're stuck there? You don't have any independence anymore. You're going to have to deal with a bunch of rough passengers 8.5 hours a day, and you have to take those rides. You have to take those rides. This is a difference of what we do in Chicago. Because I've done it too, guys. Yeah, I've ended up in Englewood on a pool. I've done it. But do you know what happens when I end up in Englewood on a pool ride? I turn my app off and I leave. It's a bad neighborhood. I will not be driving there. But now, if this kind of thing happened in Chicago, that means I'd be stuck driving into Englewood for minimum wage. I would not like to do that, right? Now, I don't know if this is just a scare tactic by the apps. I don't know. But I did say before, when I'm talking about this kind of thing, when you are an employee, you do get treated like an employee. So the flexibility, gone, right? A lot of you drive the way you want to drive. And like I said before, in a job, if you're late, you get fired. Many of you around the country, not all of you, but many of you do this because you're not good at sticking to a schedule. You're not good at waking up on time. I'm guilty of it. I don't wake up on time every single day. Last week I slept in on a Friday. This week I overslept Monday and yesterday. It happens. I don't want my ability to earn money to get kneecapped because I was late for a shift. That's just me. So like I said, I'm not doomsaying the California drivers. I'm not saying this is a legitimate threat. All I'm saying is you have to examine the possibility that when you're an employee, you're going to get treated like one. You're going to have to stick to certain parameters. You're going to have to stick to shifts. You're going to have to stick to certain requirements, because now as an employee, you will be stuck driving their way. Because as an employee, it's their way or the highway. All right. So that's all I got for this one. Again, this is not me defending the apps. This is just me examining the possibilities. All right. That's all I got for this one. I want to thank you all for watching. Everyone, please stay safe, stay driven, stay classy. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.